Dark clouds loomed over Ravencroft Manor, casting an ominous shadow over the decaying estate. Sarah Williams tugged at her camera strap, the weight of her assignment bearing down on her as she approached the mansion. She was an investigative journalist, known for her bravery and passion for uncovering the truth. But nothing had prepared her for this. Ravencroft Manor had stood abandoned for decades after its owner, the reclusive Harold Ravencroft, vanished without a trace. Locals whispered about strange lights and eerie sounds emanating from the manor, and some swore they had seen a figure standing at the attic window. Determined to debunk these myths, Sarah decided to spend a night inside the mansion. The air inside was heavy with dust and silence, broken only by the occasional creak of old wood. She started her exploration in the grand hall, her flashlight casting long shadows across the faded wallpaper and broken furniture. As she made her way deeper into the house, she couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Her camera caught glimpses of movement, a shadow darting past, or the flicker of something in the corner of her eye. Halfway through the night, Sarah reached the attic. The door creaked open, revealing a room cluttered with old trunks and covered furniture. The air was cold, and she could see her breath in the dim light. She scanned the room, heart pounding, when she heard a whisper behind her. Jerking around, she saw him. Harold Ravencroft, pale and spectral, his eyes hollow and haunting. "Leave while you can," he rasped. Sarah stumbled back, her flashlight trembling in her hand. The ghostly figure moved closer, his voice growing louder and more desperate. "Leave." The wall seemed to close in, the air growing colder and more oppressive. She bolted for the door, tripping over furniture and scrambling down the stairs, Harold's voice echoing in her ears. As she burst out of the front door and into the cold night, she looked back at the dark silhouette of the manor. In the attic window, she saw Harold one last time, his ghostly form fading into the darkness. Breathing heavily, she knew she had her story. But the question lingered, was Harold warning her, or trying to escape his eternal prison through her? Ravencroft Manor, with its tragic history and haunting presence, would remain a mystery, one that Sarah would never forget. The footage she captured that night would become one of the most chilling reports ever broadcast, and Sarah would become a sensation, known forever as the journalist who survived Ravencroft Manor.